This is an operational video of a D36X50 Vermeer directional drill with remote lockout. If the machine fails to start or will not attempt to start, it may have been locked out prior to shutdown, and the joysticks may need to be wiggled a little bit, because if one of them is out of neutral just a hair, then it will not start. So wiggle both your joysticks. Then you may start it without the remote lockout turned on. You will see a red and a green light flashing. With the machine started, it may die when you sit in the seat, or it may fail to drill at all until you turn on the remote lockout. So I'm going to show you how to do that before I sit down. Turn on your red light at your red button. You will hear audible beeps. Then hold the green button down steady. It will be a steady green light. And then you will have a steady green light on your drill also. I don't know if you can see that. That's a very dim light. Now you will have rotation of your drill stem and operation of it. You need to push your hydraulic enable button so you have operation of your vices. If you don't want to use the remote lockout, you simply push the black power button on the side, hold it down, and it will turn off. You won't see any lights on or anything. To lock the machine out, you just simply press and hold the red button until you hear 3 audible beeps. And to unlock it, it's exactly as I showed you how. Push the green button until the green light is on steady. Then you may shut it down. And your drill will be operational, even with the remote lockout turned off. You may have a red and a green light flashing. Allow me to show you one more thing, just for safety. Underneath your operator seat, you'll see a key. Vertical is in normal mode. If you turn it horizontal, that is in bypass mode. It bypasses the remote lockout. You can drill with it in bypass mode. You just must be very careful, and you do not want to get anyone around the stem when it's in bypass mode. You do still want to use your remote lockout box from time to time, because there is no guarantee that even in bypass mode that it can't get locked out. It works from a radio signal and it can still lock out. Operational check of this machine seems to be good. Everything's smooth. We'll idle it up. Not so much that you can't hear me though. Good smooth travel on the rack and pinion. We're going to clamp our front vise and break it out. You're going to watch for a little slack in the threads. As soon as you see that slack, you may back it up. There's a thread greaser. I would grease the thread. However, on this machine, it has a broken wire. If you decide to purchase this machine, I will replace that switch. I have intentions of replacing it. just haven't got around to it yet. You can always manually grease the threads as we do. Back the Kelly all the way up. With it backed all the way up, you'll press this button, let the rods down, and press this button, and that draws the rod out to you. Once out, I can't hold the phone and make up pipe at the same time. The loader is a little out of adjustment. When it torques up, you will see your pressure gauge go up. I don't think we're far enough in right now. I'm going to have to press this button again, lift the rods, press this button again, and draw them in. Draw the loader arms in, then I can, sorry, once again, I'm one-handed. There we are. Unlock your front vise, run it out, and because I don't want to get the starter rod in the dirt, that's as far down as I'm going right now. I'm going to back up. Watch your rod indicator. Too far. Right about at the edge of the white mark, clamp your front vise, clamp back vise, and you will rotate the back vise. Unclamp back vise. Now we will counter rotate our stem, and when you see slack in it again, then you may back it off to the next mark. Right about there. Then we will clamp our back vise again. We will bring our arms out. We will let our loader down. And with the back vise clamped, we will break out the back joint. Unclamp. And you're going to now draw in your rod. Lift it up. Bring our Kelly down. The threads on this drive chuck are probably 60% usable at the moment. So you may want to invest in a sub-saver. Sorry, once again, I can't make up joints and video phone at the same time. And that concludes our operational video of this 36x50. Thank you.